Welcome back, guys. Welcome to a brand new video. And today we are going to a show. The show has toys, antiques, cards, sports cards, maybe football cards, hockey cards, who knows? Come with me. I will take you a tour around the show. I will show you some tables. And at the end, we're doing the pickups. So here we go. Welcome back, guys. We had a great show. We picked up a lot of cards. We picked up hockey, some football, wrestling, a lot of graded, and a lot more. So first booth, this was like the third or fourth deal of the day, but we did pick up a very nice Paul Coffey rookie. Not terrible. It is miscut on the back. I think it was like 10 or 15 bucks. I need it for a collection and a Hall of Famer rookie card. You cannot go bad with that purchase. So we got a very nice 1980-81 Mark Messier. We're going to take it out of the holder. Maybe worth grading. Who knows? Guy wasn't into cards, but he gave me a pretty sweet deal. It was like 30 or 40 bucks for this. I know people always say, oh, you pay too much for vintage and stuff, but Mark Messier, Hall of Famer, for less than 50 bucks. Maybe worth grading, maybe not. We will see. This was all from the same guy. Guy was pretty negotiable on prices. So we got a Kyler Murray rated rookie. So nothing too crazy. I think it was more of a toss-in. He had $5 on it. Not one, but two Connor Bedard Young Gun checklists. Connor Bedard locally has been selling like crazy. This one has a little ding on the corner. But for the price I paid, can't go bad with that. Stankoven Young Guns are stupidly low right now. Who knows what's going to happen with Stankoven. So I picked up two Young Guns. Especially, they're less than 20 bucks a piece. And I think Stankoven, he is a natural goal scorer. So fingers crossed, has a good rest of the year and maybe in the next few years. First ever Josh Doan canvas. He had 10 bucks on this. I offered him a little less, but Josh Doan, second generation. I like how Upper Deck decided to go with the Phoenix, like his dad, jersey. Not the Utah, so that's pretty cool. We got a Josh Doan. This is really cool. Olin Zellweger. That is a black and white. Looking at this, black and whites are 1 in 800 packs. So black and white, program of excellence. Pretty crazy. We got Jet Luchenko, Young Gun. I have a feeling he is going to do pretty good. He had a great OHL season. So maybe worth the investment. Josh Norris, another guy that is super low, but I don't know if he's going to go up in value anytime soon. But being traded now, maybe you can do something. A very nice Outburst Young Gun. This was more of a toss-in. We were looking for something to toss in. I seen the outburst, and I'm like, I am a big fan of outbursts, and I'm a big fan of clear cuts. If I can pick them up, a lot of clear cuts, $5, $10 a piece, especially depending on players, I will pick them up. And Vladimir Tarasenko. That's pretty sweet. Vladimir Tarasenko, Young Guns. So all that was from the same guy, 2 different deals. The next deal was the only deal that we did with this guy. His prices were pretty high, but that's okay. It's his cards. So I've been looking for a raw Kachuk. He had a PSA 9. Picked it up for what raw prices usually sell for, so that's pretty cool. So a BGS 9. Next was a pretty sweet deal. We got a Miles Kelman out of 25 Young Gun. Guy had $100 on it. The only one I seen, there's one listed for like $126 or $137. He had $100. Gave me a really good deal on that. Next, we have the 1972 Vachon. Hilarious card, man. Everybody collects it because of the terrible Photoshop. I heard that this could be one of the first ever Photoshop cards. I laugh at this card every time I see it. This is actually the first time I owned one. So this is the first time I actually owned one. I've never really seen one out there before, but that is pretty nice. Next, we got some 1950s and 60s cards for a few bucks a piece. I like the looks of them. Like 1957, we're talking these cards are going to be, in less than 30 years, these cards are going to be 100 years old. Think about that. How small was the smallest baby ever born? Then we got Treasure Island, 1960 Treasure Island. Just love the look of these cards. They're pretty awesome. I think probably Parker's made these. Look like a Parker's design. There's more Treasure Island. 1957. How big was the world's largest telescope? And there's the info right there. And then we have more Treasure Island. That's really cool. I love the look of unique cards, and yeah, those are unique. And we got one more Treasure Island card, 1960 Treasure Island. So that's pretty cool. Next, we got some actor autographs as well, the same deal. We got Carl Urban. I've been looking for a Carl Urban autograph. Crazy that he had one. His autographs range from $30 to hundreds of dollars. He is now on a new Amazon series, I believe it is, or maybe a movie, but I seen it advertised on YouTube all the time. So Carl Urban has actually played on a lot of shows. I will toss some up there. You probably know some of them, so that's pretty cool. And we got Vampire Diaries, Kayla Ewell. So I don't know much about Vampire Diaries. I do recognize the name, and she was a part of the OC. She played about half a season, maybe 5 episodes on the OC, so that is pretty cool. So from the same person, I got the Stankoven and stuff. I got these. We got a Trevor Zegras, a very nice 9. I know Trevor Zegras doesn't sell for a lot, but that's pretty cool. We got a PSA 9, and we got a Zegras BGS 9 to go with the PSA 9. That's pretty cool. And the next thing we got was a Leo Carlsson PSA 9. Leo Carlsson stuff is dropping like crazy. I remember when a PSA 9 was 40, 50, even a little $60 up there. Now, I seen them at the shows for $40 and $30. So, I did buy one, the cheaper one that was at the show. There was a lot of Leo Carlsson 9s, PSA stuff. And the last thing we did buy, we bought some wrestling and some hockey. Most of it was wrestling. But we did get a Gavin McKenna. I'm from Medicine Hat, so that would probably sell for a few bucks. And the next thing we got was all wrestling. We got Sting. I won't go too heavily into this. On my second channel, everything for wrestling, you will see a breakdown. But we did get Cora Jade, some indie cards, Tony Storm, some UFC out of 99 rookies. We got Thug Rose, Liv Morgan, some rookies, more rookies, Cracked Ice of Cena. So we're not going to go too heavily into this. On my second channel, I will. And then this stack of wrestling is actually from where we got the actors' autographs, that lot of stuff. So we got some Cora Jade stuff, some Danny Luna. This is pretty cool. That is out of 49. Bailey rookie, some more rookies. And then a very nice Kairi Sane autograph out of 25. Actually, this was a pretty cool find. Last one sold for like 115 US, so it goes for like 160 to like $180 Canadian. picks it up for way less than that. So maybe we can make a few bucks on that. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of the show and the pickups. I haven't been to a show in quite a while, so it was great to add to the channel. Definitely picked up a lot of great stuff. Not including cards, I picked up some CHL blasters that will be posted on this very soon, if not already posted. We picked up some boxes of Series 2 Hobby we'll be opening up on this channel. Blasters of Series 2, looking for Celebrini and Michkov. We have a lot of great stuff planned for this channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Go and check me out. If you're a wrestling fan, check out my other channel, Everything for Wrestling. We're doing a 100 subscriber contest there. So thanks again, guys. Have a good day. Have a good night. I am the Card Collector, and you'll see me in a few days, and we're opening up some cards. So thanks again, guys. I'm out.